She's one of 20 on the team. Like the other 19 women on the roster, Kathleen Kauth has had to deal with hardships, like acceptance, trying to play a so-called man's game. Of course, that wasn't easy.
You know, most of the time I wasn't really aware. There's a few places that we'd go to where they weren't as, I don't know, welcoming. Yes.
It's just one of the many examples of the hardships she had to endure. After missing the cut in 2002 and a torn ACL in 2004 almost kept her off this year's team, Kathleen is now a member of the 2006 U.S. Women's Olympic Hockey Team.
And then after that sort of sinks in, then it's just like, oh my gosh, we're going to the Olympics. And then it's just pure excitement. It was great.
It's the ultimate dream for any world-class athlete, to be called an Olympian. Saratoga Springs native Kathleen Kauth has now achieved that dream. If only her father Donald was here to see it.
It's a day that no one will forget. September 11, 2001. Kathleen's father Donald was a bank analyst working on the 85th floor of the Trade Center. He was one of 68 people at his firm killed when the towers collapsed.
He was just a wonderfully supportive, kind, funny guy who really helped me with this part of my life.
The man who introduced her to the game that now defines her will miss her defining moment.
It would have filled him with pride, and also he just would have been so happy for me, you know, and he would have enjoyed the whole experience. He would have loved to go over there and hang out with the parents and just watch it all and just soak it in.
Couple that with everything else she's had to deal with, no one would have faulted her if she hung up the skates and walked away for good. Except maybe her father. And because of that, she continued to work toward Turin with no excuses.
You know, she figured a way, she found a way, she wouldn't stop, she just kept going, and that's what you see on the ice with her play, but that's her attitude off the ice and her preparation. And again, you're looking at an athlete who's hasn't been able to find a word that begins with the letter Q.
Heartbreak, disappointment, triumph. It has Kathleen ready for the moment she's been waiting for all of her life.
And to bring home a gold medal to my family, to Saratoga, and just knowing that my father started, was a really big factor in starting this whole thing. I don't even know if I want to think about it because it's too perfect.
In Lake Placid, I'm Joe Calderon for Capital News 9 Sports.